become best friends?
Yup.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup.
Big part of friendship.
I like you. Do you like me?
I do like you.
You are my friend?
You're a nice young man, and I am your friend.
Shut up, Pete. We're not friends now. I don't need you anymore.
You're my best friend.
Friend requests.
The friend request?
Why you ain't accept my friend request, bro? But you don't want to be my friend.
Hello, welcome to the friend request. It's your host, Chloe Madron. What's going on? What's happening? It's great to be here. I hope you're all well. First time listeners, welcome to the show. This is the podcast all about friendship, where I have wonderful guests on and I talk to them about how they made their friends and if they'll be my friend, and then by the end of it, we love them. And this episode today is a prime example of that, okay? Oh my God, it's so fun. It was so much fun. Before we get into that as well, I would like to say thanks for listening. Obviously, I love you being here and I'm very appreciative. If you want more content, I have a new pod bonus episode on the Patreon. The link is in my bio on Instagram at Chloe Madron, or at the Friend Request Pod, the Instagram for the show. Which also, if you're not following, can you go follow that? Because that would mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Let's get those numbers up. We've got more people on YouTube than on Instagram. And I'm like, babes, come over. Even if you don't, I mean, it's great content anyway, but just come on over, please. Do me a favor. Do me a solid. But if you do want bonus content, get on that Patreon, check it out. Otherwise, I hope you just have a really fun time with today's episode. My guest today is so wonderful. We have not actually had the chance to hang out that much before the record today. So it was really lovely getting to know her. You probably know her from wonderful Australian TV shows like Question Everything, Gruen, Tonightly. She's a superstar, okay? You're going to have so much fun with her, just like I did. So please welcome to the show the marvelous and magnificent Bec Melrose. And we're off. Beautiful. What's the shirt say?
It says you eat pieces of shit for breakfast. It's a Happy Gilmore. I had, as we've just been through, I brought several pairs of pajamas, over-prepared.
Perfectly prepared.
But these are kind of, this is real.
Yes.
This is what I would wear to bed.
Yes. Okay. I just heard or read, I don't, excuse me, I don't recall, a Reddit story about a girl going to her new boyfriend's place for a sleepover for the first time, and he bought her lingerie. Okay, fine, whatever. Then she wore it. They did stuff. Then she took it off, put her like comfy PJs on.
What a boss.
Yeah. And then he got super mad and was like, what the fuck?
No.
You have to wear the lingerie to sleep. Which is like,
not allowed.
What?
You can't sleep in that
That's
stuff.
Insane. Unless it's like a really loose, like a very loose teddy or something.
Even then, you're getting twisted in it. It's not worth it.
Crazy.
Anything with buttons too.
Oh.
Like I feel like that's pajamas for show.
Yes.
No one's dressing like a businesswoman to go to bed.
Infection. Oh my God.
Yeah. And you can't move them. You got to move your arms up, and with all the seams and stuff.
Wait, what are you doing when you sleep?
This a lot of the time.
Actually, I wake up with my arm in the sky all the
I sleep
time.
with my arm. You got to be ready for these things.
You do. Well, I appreciate the options, and I like the PJs you chose.
Look, I'm prepared. You've always got to bring more than one option, just in case.
That's very smart.
I love the popcorn too. This is the ultimate setup.
I'm so glad. Thank you.
Stoked to be in the fort.
I'm so glad
I feel
to
like
have
I've seen
you
so much
here.
of the fort. I'm finally here.
Yes.
Sorry for anyone with misophonia, but I am enjoying this popcorn.
I figure by this point we've filtered them out of the fence.
True. They're not hanging around at this point, are they?
No.
They were out early.
I think they're gone.
Also, they're ruining people's lives. You know, like, I didn't know it existed.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been so self-conscious about it ever since I found out people don't like that. I didn't know people didn't like eating noises.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the bus. Every time I have a chip, I've got to suck all of the
Oh my God, you're thinking about it
crispiness
too
out of
much.
I know, I care too
That's
much.
crazy, you do.
I care too much. Maybe this is my new boundary. Is like, sorry, I'm crunching.
Eat freely.
Sorry guys, I'm crunching.
No, they can get noise cancelling headphones or whatever, you know.
exactly.
It's on them. I remember hearing someone say that they had that, and they're like, you know, I just feel I'm so annoyed by this and this and this. I'm like, I think you might just be irritable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, chill out. Because when I'm in a bad mood, sure, I'll get pissed off about a crunch or two, or a suck, or I guess if it's like a sloppy sound, like a yogurt lip
Yeah, I mean,
smacking.
you can't go over the top. I understand.
Yeah. But I think
That's
we're all
taking the
bothered
piss,
by
but-
that.
Yeah, that's annoying. But if you're just consuming food in public, like you can't be curating your survival for the, safety of people around. No. Just crunch.
I will say eating on the bus is kind of crazy though.
No one's, oh, well,
Chips I think is fine.
Chips is okay. And look, I will say it was on the train, which I think is slightly more
train's
accessible.
better for sure.
Yeah, it's acceptable. One woman I was sitting near at the movies pulled out a Thai green curry. What's your take on that?
Okay, I love it.
It was brave.
It's insane.
Wasn't noisy, but
No,
I
it's
could
fragrant.
smell it. It was
For
It was an
sure.
olfactory
For sure.
offense.
I'd be mostly annoyed because I'd want it.
Yeah, that was not me.
No.
The movies should smell like chocolate
Yeah.
and popcorn, and that's it.
Yeah, I do respect anyone saving any money. I will always respect that. But no, I have to agree with you there. That's a fucking psycho.
Thai green curry might be my misophonia line, I think. I can't top that.
Also, I'm sorry, but if we're doing the movies, we're doing the popcorn and all the treats and all of that, the whole exciting part of it, and God, I mean, let me tell you, I just did a show about disordered eating without telling you I just did a show about disordered eating. But the exciting part is
Both of us grew up in the 2000s, and here we are, like, focusing on people's food choices in public. What are the chances?
I think the great thing is that you get to have those yummy movie snacks and a meal, and that's perfectly fine. You can go out for dinner before or after, but also, like, you don't do it in there.
No.
That's crazy. All right.
You can make the movies your meal, which I often do.
Yeah. That's fair.
I think that checks out.
No, I completely agree with you. Like a chocolate and popcorn is a good dinner.
Nutritionally, it doesn't, but it's my life. I'm
It's all
living
right.
it.
It's all about balance.
Yeah. Sometimes the scales go this way.
It is. It's so nice to have you here because we've not spent enough time together.
I agree.
Right.
Why do we never? We're so rarely. I feel like this industry, you meet people and you go, "Wow, this is so exciting," and then you see them once or twice, and then you don't see each other for a year.
I know. I don't think I've seen you in forever.
It would be forever.
It's been too long. That's especially with the girls and the gays because
You can't
there's
have
only
too many,
no
right?
Exactly. You can't.
It's limited.
Oh, too many of us on one lineup, and what the crowd's gonna have a good time? Well, no.
No, heaven forbid.
Boo.
It doesn't happen often enough, does it?
No.
There should be more rooms where you can just book all of your friends. I guess that's why people run rooms, but
Yes.
I just don't have the admin capacity.
No. Fair. I used to. It was fun. It was great. I think it's a good thing that everyone should do when they start. Mainly because now I want the gigs, but no, not anymore. I am gonna do a residency, like a monthly or maybe fortnightly thing at the Newtown Hotel, and I'm gonna use that as like I can do an hour if I want, or a half hour if I want, or I can book like a whole lineup of friends. I think that would be
love
fun.
That. That's a great idea.
Right?
I also love that when comedians go, we should hang out more. It always has to be like, why don't we just do a gig together instead of actually just hanging out? However, this is a genius idea. And I will put my hand up now for the gig.
Please.
I will be there.
No, I think you're absolutely right. It's twisted. It's like, I'd love to see you. Can we make it a podcast?
Yes.
Can we, or writing? I think maybe it comes down to like it's funny to call comedians workaholics because of, the general lack of jobs.
Yeah.
But like there's the need for it to be productive.
Yeah, I get that though. It does feel like, I don't know about you, but I feel like every waking hour of my day is creating content or refining content or booking gigs or like it is a full-on job. It's an always-on job.
For sure.
There's no relaxing.
I was working till 2 a.m. last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it's like. I was on holidays recently, and it was one of the first holidays I've taken where I didn't take my laptop.
Oh my God.
I know. It was great.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I left it at home. I did Google before I left whether there were gigs in the area and then I did not follow through. I went, no, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to have a week off. It was the best.
It felt good?
It felt good.
Okay, good.
It took a couple of days, when you're separated from work and you're not used to it. Once I relaxed, it was awesome.
Oh, that's so great.
I don't want to come back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the fear, isn't it?
It is the fear.
Yeah.
Then I came straight back and did a solid week of touring. So,
Oh, well, good on you.
yeah, thanks.
I heard someone saying that they were going to do gigs or did gigs on their honeymoon or something. And
This is what we do to us. Why do we do this to ourselves?
it's crazy. I heard that and I was like, yeah, I mean, why not while you're there? And Jacob was like, no. You do not do gigs on our honeymoon. I'll kill you. Like, oh, sorry, I like to hustle.
Yeah, it's terrible. It does feel like an opportunity, but if you're not actually living your life and being a person, every time a festival rolls around, you've got nothing to talk about.
Absolutely.
At least that's how I feel. It's
No,
like,
wait,
I've
you're
just been
right.
working. I've got nothing to
Yeah.
contribute. And I've got nothing to say. Nothing has happened to me except light admin for
Yeah.
12 months.
It's, yeah,
Relentless
true.
light
It's true.
admin. I should not dismiss it like that. It is relentless.
Also, I would like to say, don't get me wrong, I'm working, but I will make sure I get at least a few hours of TV time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where I
part
think the
of it.
material comes from.
What are you watching at the moment?
Right now, I'm rewatching BoJack Horseman.
Oh, nice. I've never got into that
It's
one.
good. It's so sad.
So much on my list.
Yeah, there's a lot. Golden Girls, I'm slowly getting through as well.
Everyone's going through a Golden Girls
Really?
renaissance at the moment. I feel like a lot of people. Is this through Jake?
Of course.
Yeah, amazing. You're an
Yes.
advocate.
Friend of the show, Jake Howie. Yes, we spoke about it at length on the podcast.
Yep, great. He's recommended it to me too. I've got to jump in.
It's really good. Oh my God. It's getting me right in the feels, especially with all the friendship stuff. Just, I am worrying. This is my boyfriend, Jacob. I am concerning him with how much I'm romanticizing the just girlies living together.
But it is the dream.
Right.
And growing up in your 20s, looking around and going, okay, girls, when this never happens, we're all going to live together. And when everyone starts coupling up and getting married, there is a part of me that grieved that, oh no, what about our Golden Girls era? Like, we were looking
100%.
forward to all having to live together.
Right. It's okay. The men will die young.
Yeah, that's true. And look, statistically, we probably will end up together. So maybe the Golden Girls era is still in our future.
It's still yet to come. Yeah. Half of them will die. The other half will cheat. It'll be great.
It'll happen. It'll be awesome. It's exactly what we want.
I'm not mad. No. I don't want bad vibes going out there. Everyone stay alive.
Yes.
Please. You have a partner?
Yeah, I do. We've been together for a long time.
thought
Despite
so.
me just suggesting that it would be great to, run away and live in a commune with all my girlies.
I mean,
I
right
do
there.
have a partner.
How long have you been together?
A long time, like 8 years.
Oh,
but I feel like I've
shit.
been saying 8 years for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it has been about 8 years. maybe 9 years this year.
Okay. That's
He's
a good
great.
space where you're forgetting.
And he's not a comedian, which is kind of nice in a way, but also when I go to pitch material, it's very grounding and very humbling.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yep.
There's nothing more humbling than your partner's feedback. Every time I read something out, he'll just go, I don't know. I don't get it.
There's something there. Just dig a little more.
I don't get it. Oh, okay.
Awesome.
This is really keeping me on my toes in a way that I don't need right now.
How far into comedy were you when you got together?
I hadn't started stand up.
Okay.
I started stand up, I think, probably a couple of years after we met.
Yeah.
And once I started stand up, what you like, you just pour your whole life into it. My life
Wow.
changed once I started stand up.
I'm amazed at couples that can stay together through that.
Yeah.
Through the adversity.
Because you're working social hours.
Yeah.
So I think what works well for us is that his job is all over the place as well. So
Yeah, okay.
we've kind of always just been ships in the night.
That's
and
great. That keeps it fresh.
we don't know where each other are most of the time. It's exciting. It's mysterious. I could be anywhere.
Would
I could
you
be at
ever-
Sweeney's. I could be kidnapped. Who knows?
Do you do like the location sharing thing?
No, I've never done this.
Me neither. I've heard people do it like with their partners and I think it's crazy. Crazy.
I think ours would be so boring.
Yeah.
Mine would just be office to random bar in the city. I'd be there for approximately 15 minutes, then another bar, then home. And his would be, he works on the train, so it'd just be
Oh my God,
the
just
rail
following the
map.
trail.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't think we're exciting enough for location sharing. Although who knows? Maybe it would be kind of exciting to see the locations and add a little bit of backstory and intrigue. But I think we're boring.
I think I'd get crazier. Like I'm 3 years into the relationship now where it's very, secure, wonderful. And I think that would spark some old bad habits.
It doesn't take much, does it?
No.
It's just a little bit of spice and you're like, oh, that toxicity's still there.
I go, oh, where is he? I'm gonna go. I'll just drive there.
Okay, I can guess where he is. You know, like suddenly your brain's invented a woman and invented all of her characteristics. And guess what? She's got all the flaws that you imagine in yourself.
Yeah.
They are not in her at all,
perfect.
are they? She's always perfect. I remember once my friend found a sequin on her partner's bathroom sink.
Okay.
And can you imagine, like the group chat lit up.
I bet.
It lit up.
Understandably
Everyone trying to find the origin of this sequin. Like, what could have been from a nipple tassel? It could have been this. Was it? It's a child's toy. It was totally innocent.
Which child?
Oh, he had kids.
Oh, okay.
So it made sense. But yeah, we had invented this whole backstory of this sequin.
That's very funny.
I kind of miss the excitement though.
Yeah.
That's gone out of my life now.
Oh, start some shit.
Yeah. I want people having crushes,
Yes.
finding sequins. That was the really exciting friendship.
Okay. I think that the crush thing in a relationship, I listen to a lot of Esther Perel. You know Esther? Yeah. Oh, love her. For listeners, she's like the psychologist or therapist, I don't know if it's psychology, queen of open relationships and sexual fluidity, if you will. And she's always like, you know, communicate about these things like a crush or whatever. I think no.
Communicate about these things like you would a crush?
No. Communicate like if you have a crush when you're in a relationship. Like communicate about that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I can get behind that.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
But you know what? It's never happened to me. And maybe if it happened to me, I'd be like, Esther, no. That stuff should be kept in the box.
I don't know. I think that, sure, if it's a preventative method to stop someone from doing something like cheating,
yeah.
And it probably would. It would, like, open the dialogue, you know, breathe air into something. That's how you fix things, whatever. But personally, I'm like, if my boyfriend had a crush on someone and he's not going to do anything about it, I'd rather not know.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Thank you.
I've kind of gone back on my being with Esther. I can absolutely respect that. She could say anything in her voice, though.
I know.
And I would be like, yeah, that is wisdom.
Yeah, I know.
She's got the most
dangerous,
confident, amazing, soft, like anything she said, I would follow her. She's
so
brilliant.
True. So tell me more about yourself, because we haven't spent much time together. I want to know, where did you grow up? What you got siblings? What's your deal?
My backstory.
Tell me your backstory.
I grew up southern Sydney, Sutherland Shire, unfortunately, but
were
it's
you
a
at the
lovely
protest?
place to live. I was not there. I was actually on my schoolies cruise when all of that kicked off, and we were in Noumea, and we had one girl in our friendship group who could read French, so she was reading the newspapers and updating us on which of our friends had been implicated in things.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was pretty wild time.
Wow.
The AFP was waiting for us when we got off the boat too, because they didn't know if it was, you know, I don't know. It was just high alert everywhere we went. So I wasn't there. That's my alibi anyway. Good. I was not involved. And then, I've got one sister.
Okay.
Mum, dad, small dog named Kevin.
Cute.
Excellent dog.
Wow.
Chihuahua, but large.
Love it, large Chihuahua.
Excellent. They're the best dogs.
So good.
So packed with emotions, like for such a small creature. He just cycles through. It's incredible. I love it. I think that's kind of my backstory. I grew up there, moved to the city, did an exchange program when I was 16 to America.
Whoa.
That's kind of funky.
That's super funky.
It was pretty cool.
Okay.
I cannot believe my parents let me do it, but they did.
That's
they were great.
so cool. How long were you there?
6 months.
Whoa.
You leave when you're 15. It's a sister city arrangement, right? So they get a group of teenagers over here and a group of teenagers in Denver, and they send you over to live with another family for 6 months. You attend an American high school, and then they come back and do high school out here.
Damn.
I really think they get the raw end of the deal. Yeah. Like, we get to go in, red Solo cups, like high school parties,
wearing free
cheerleaders, free dress, all the cool stuff that you watch in movies, and they come out here and have to go to our high schools.
That's crazy.
Yeah, where we actually learn. I did 2 classes that were sport.
What?
And you don't have to do any theory.
What?
So one class was aerobics.
Yeah.
We just did aerobics every day for an hour. That was it.
Oh my God.
I know.
That sounds wonderful though.
And because it's at altitude, I came back the fittest I have ever been in my
God.
life.
Whoa.
I smoked everyone in the beep test. It was like I peaked. I think I peaked then, and it's just been downhill from there.
Man, that sounds so fun.
It was sick. I loved
Holy
it.
shit. And because you're the exchange student as well. So wait, well, were all of the group, like the group of teenagers, did everyone go to the same school?
No, they send you
cool.
all to different
Yeah.
schools. So you go to the school of the child you're kind of billeted out with.
Yeah.
So I went to a school called Pomona
Cool.
in Denver. Their mascot was the panther.
Ooh.
I think I can say this now, enough time has elapsed, but I was sworn to secrecy. I was able to be the mascot for a few football games.
Whoa.
It's such a top secret thing.
Did you have to sign an NDA?
Basically, it was the high school equivalent of an NDA.
Oh my
It would have
God.
been worse than the consequences of breaking an NDA.
Oh my God.
Because nobody in the school except the football coach knows who the mascot, or at least at our school,
What?
knows who the mascot is. They take it so seriously.
Crazy.
I know, I was blown away.
That makes me sad as well for the people who are the mascots who want to get a bit of the jock hype, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and they deserve it. I mean, they're out there pumping up the
do.
crowd.
They're
I
doing
feel
it
like
too.
they're the unsung heroes of the high school football game for sure.
Yeah, wow.
It was tough.
Damn.
It's pretty. You're jumping up and down all the time. You can't see anything.
Of
I was
course.
I was too small for the. I was too short for the
That's
costume.
adorable.
So I couldn't see out of the panther's eyes. It was a difficult couple of hours,
Yeah.
but cool experience.
Far out. And yeah, being the only exchange student, just like you would have immediately just had eyes on you, right? Everyone would have wanted to be your friend.
It was kind of like that, but also American schools was so much bigger than
okay.
I pictured. That you are kind of just a bit invisible and a bit of a number.
Whoa.
I expected going in and everyone's like, "Oh, the Australian girl, we want to be
Yeah.
friends." It was hard to make friends.
Shit. No.
I know. And because I left my school, you've got all your friends. It's high school, so you're spending time with each other every day. It's something I didn't think about until I got there, but you are kind of out of practice making friends.
Of course.
And you're in a totally different context.
Yeah.
You have nothing in common, really. So it was actually difficult to make friends initially.
Oh.
Once people found out I was from Australia, I think the novelty factor helped a little bit.
As it should.
Yeah, it should. I feel like you should get points for
Absolutely.
that. Yeah. And lots of great, excellent questions. I did get the typical, like, your English is great, which I loved.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I'm going to
It
America.
was a dream.
Yeah. I'm going to America for my first time next year, and I'm so excited to be treated like a crazy
Where are you going?
stranger. LA, New York, and Austin.
Oh, wow. What a
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah, although I feel like they're probably, especially LA and New York, a lot more used to just Australians and people from other places.
Yeah, I think so. They have flat whites in New York now, so
Yeah.
you know, we've
Yeah.
infiltrated. You have to do gigs there, though.
Oh, I am.
surely.
I am. It's all for gigs and podcasts,
Yeah,
baby.
good.
So excited.
Sorry, you can't go to those places and just relax.
Oh my God, no. There will be no relaxing. Jacob's not even coming. Like, it's literally
wow,
just me.
this is-
It's a work
This
trip.
is professional. We are going to. Oh, that is so
Because
exciting.
God forbid I have a holiday.
No, not
No.
allowed. Not allowed. And I can recommend Port Douglas. There are very few gigs there if you do need a holiday when you get back.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's really good to know.
But LA, New York, you're gigging.
yeah. And networking.
And you've never been to the States before.
No, I've hardly been anywhere. Yeah, that's so
It is
exciting.
really cool.
Yeah.
It's nice. I feel like I've got family over there now.
Yeah.
You know, like I stayed in contact with the girl I lived with.
Oh my
I went over for
God.
her wedding. She came over for my sister's wedding.
my
I've just met her
God.
kids. So I feel like I've got a real connection to the States now
so
too. It's the
lovely.
best. It is. It's
Okay.
really nice.
So you definitely got some long-lasting friendships out of it. Far out, that's cool.
It was awesome.
It's great. I think it's really helpful to relearn those friend-making skills when you're younger, especially before. I don't know. You went to uni, right?
Yeah, I went to uni.
Yeah. You seem like an educated person.
Thanks. The glasses. They're just there for show.
I tried to put some on a couple of episodes ago. The guest did not believe me. Like, they're real.
I need these guys, please.
Yeah, to get those skills up and going before you're
Yeah.
thrust into the real world.
You
Like,
kind of need it, right?
Totally.
I remember my first day of uni, I was the person I sat next to, we ended up becoming really good friends, which was perfect. And I remember this woman bundles in late, goes, oh, sorry, I'm late. And she sat down and I just had like love at first sight, but like friendship at first sight love.
Oh my God.
And she sat down and I just went, her vibe is just immaculate. No notes. I have to be friends with this woman. And we've been friends ever since. She's wonderful.
God.
She's about to have a second little baby. I'm involved in all their lives. It's just so nice when you see people and you go, yeah, for whatever reason, I am drawn to you.
Yeah.
We have to be friends, and it just clicks.
That's
You
fantastic.
can't beat that.
No. I mean, it's what I've been looking for my entire life. That's why we're at a pink fort right now.
Well, the pink fort is definitely helping.
It's really
this has
helping.
got to facilitate a friendship.
It has many. It's been phenomenal. But I think I don't know. Maybe my picker was broken when I was younger because I would have those moments, and it would be with someone who's like, I want to manipulate you into being kind of in love with me, and then I'm going to ghost you. Like, treat these friendships like toxic, weird relationship. It was very weird. There was a lot of that.
That's gross.
I know, right? But it's okay. I think my pick is fixed.
Do you think
now.
you're too trusting? Is that why?
For sure was a part of it. Yeah.
But I feel like that's me too.
Yeah?
That still happens. Things happen all the time. Even just with, this industry, you can't trust anything until it's in front of you, right? The things I've been promised and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I would still rather move through the world trusting people.
Yeah.
Than I would rather take the hurt of that than the hurt of not trusting anybody.
Well,
Would you? Don't you feel the same?
for sure. But I question it at times. I get last night I argued with a stranger on the internet.
Welcome to
And-
2024. I'm getting a pillow. I'm getting comfy.
get a pillow. Do whatever you want.
Oh no, I'm taking down the fort.
I got into this argument with a stranger because they were being just the classic misogynistic ass on the internet, and I have it in my head that sometimes I can still change their mind, give them the benefit of the
mate.
doubt, change their perspective. It has happened, I swear. It has happened twice before.
Yeah, there's got to be precedent for people changing their minds.
Yeah,
But
it has happened.
the effort.
And then I was getting discussing it in the house and being told like what do you expect? And I'm like, I'm not naive, I'm not dumb, but I want to still believe in the good of people, I know. It's heartbreaking when they continue to prove you wrong.
And they get all the information that they need to be a good person and then still make the choice not to be.
Yeah, it actually,
I don't know how you get the energy that
No.
internet arguments. I'm not very much on social media anymore. I used to do a lot more when I was in activism. But I vividly remember getting into an online confrontation with someone once, trying to change their mind, going to a 90-minute yoga class, and by the end of it, I was furious because I was just alone with the comments thread for that. I just don't know how you do it. I have so much respect because you have to, if you're on the internet now, you can say, people say ignore the comments. You can't.
it's really impossible. Yeah.
It's also your job to engage with people.
Yeah, it helps. It
helps.
It boosts it in the algorithm.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's a really annoying double-edged sword, and I continue to remind myself that it's the minority and the majority of people
Yes.
are wonderful and lovely and saying lovely things. But yeah, I don't want to let that part of myself die and just become really bitter or
No.
Yeah, it's really upsetting.
No, and that ruins who you are and it ruins creating stuff.
Oh my God, totally. And yeah, who you are is a big thing when you are like working in this industry of who I am is all I have and what I'm trying to pitch to the world.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you're absolutely right. If I
If you let yourself become a shell, then it's hard to market a shell.
what if it's a really cute show?
I mean, they look amazing on my bedside table gathering dust.
That's where I could be.
I wouldn't watch a show for an hour, I want someone with a thought, with a take, with a bit of life in the eyes.
God damn it, Bec. Your standards are up to here.
But, I'm a hypocrite because my solution to this for me was just, I'm opting out of this.
No more.
And it's not an option.
Wow.
It's like, people go, doesn't that affect your career? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
What? As if. You have a great
Well,
career.
I love doing stand-up.
Yeah.
But at the moment, if you don't have an audience and don't have a following and don't have something that people can engage with all the time, then I think that's the way the model's going. And I've made a choice to double down on something that feels like it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
But maybe I will change my mind and maybe I'll start putting more stuff out there. But
No, I think that you've made a good call, and I think maybe just if there's a point in the future where you want to be having more stuff out there, pay someone to fucking do it.
yeah, that's a good point.
That's a job, and
It is a job.
you don't have to do it.
That's the other thing. People don't. You go, oh yeah, you've got to. All the time, my friends go, you've got to be on TikTok. Like, you can't just put crap out there. Like,
Yeah.
people that are doing well on TikTok have got great content.
Yeah.
That people want to engage with.
Yep.
That takes time.
It takes
That's a
a
whole
lot,
other job.
a whole lot of time. Yeah.
But it's easy from the outside to go, you need to do this, 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 and this. You go, okay, cool. I don't have time.
Yep. It's a lot easier said than done.
Too busy chatting in green rooms and,
Having
doing the job.
fun. Yeah. No, I don't think you're wrong for that. I think that's a great thing. Because also then you find so many times where people get success prematurely, and even having an audience for me now would classify myself close to that box. I'm glad it wasn't any newer than I was to get an audience. But still, it's like, oh, then people see the actual product, the actual stand-up, and they're like, this isn't what I wanted. This isn't up to scratch. And I've had that, with me. And I'm like, I do want people to know that I'm aware I'm still learning and growing. I'm only like 6.5 years in. I'm still getting there.
Yeah.
I'm proud of where I am.
And people should want to grow with us.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
That's part of the deal. Is like,
Exactly.
no one's ever a completely finished, perfect
Oh my God, no.
artist. The
Of
whole point
course.
is people. And what I love about what you do is that people are coming on board because they like you.
Yeah.
It's not like
yeah.
they've seen 5 minutes of a version of you at
Yeah.
a club.
Yeah.
They are connecting with you in long form stuff where you get to reveal who you are.
That's
and
true.
They like you.
That's true.
That's huge.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's very cool. That's the audience you want.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Your podcast, the things I didn't learn in school.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Oh my God, I loved everything. It's so.
Thanks.
That was such a great idea. Oh my
I
God.
wish I could take credit for the idea. I loved the concept
Yeah.
as well. When it was pitched to me, I was like, "Yep, this is a great idea."
So
And the kind of
fantastic.
thing that I felt like I needed and would listen to.
Yeah.
Em, who I worked with, we didn't know each other before.
Yeah,
the
okay.
podcast.
That's what I was going to ask.
Speaking of friendship,
Yeah.
we got thrown into a chemistry test. We had it, babe. Like,
Of course.
so much chemistry straight away. Again, it was like that thing of, I want to be friends with this person.
Yeah.
They're really cool. And we got thrown together and made this thing. It was really fun.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I learned a lot doing
Yeah,
it too.
yeah.
I could have listed so many episodes that I wanted to see on that. I want one on decision making.
Yeah,
No
right.
one teaches you how to make a decision.
God, that's a great point.
And there's science around decision making. Like, there are
Hmm.
little hacks and ways that you can try and prime yourself to make good decisions.
I need this
We never
episode
taught
right
this.
now.
I know.
What the fuck?
I know. I feel like we need a season 2. There's way too much we need to cover.
I agree. Because how long were you recording, filming them?
We did all of that in just over a week.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. What a weird little whirlwind romance of
I know.
friendship.
I know.
Wow.
And with our guests too, because
Yeah.
we're connecting and getting to know each other, and then you throw a guest in, and suddenly we have to learn about them and their area of expertise as
yeah.
well. So it was really cool. My head was spinning by the end of the
Of
week.
course.
But there's so many other episodes I want.
Yeah, do it. Do a season 2. It's so cool. I liked how you had the host of she's got the money
On the
or-
Money.
on the money.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's on the money.
That really, I don't know. I love seeing girls talk about money in general. I think that's
never
just
happens.
exactly. It doesn't.
My housemate was really into finance, and I learnt so much from
Yeah.
her. And she used to do these finance brunches. It's so nerdy, but it was the best.
That sounds awesome.
And would bring all of our friends together.
Yeah.
And we would talk about, like, we only did a couple, but they were awesome.
Yeah.
I learned so much.
That's so cool.
Because we don't talk about it, right?
No, we don't. And it's it becomes taboo. I mean, it's one of the taboos everyone
Yeah.
always says. And it sucks because I don't know about you, but I've had like moments of being broke, and then you get embarrassed if like your friends want to do something, you can't afford to do the thing, or if you
Yeah.
want to go to a thing and then
You're pretending you're not hungry all the time when you're
Yes,
out.
Oh my God.
I've been there.
It's terrible.
I guess I'll just get wedges again. Thanks,
Yes,
guys.
yes. And then everyone's like, I'll split it anyway. And you're like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God.
Did this happen to you that because I feel like when I graduated, my friends just rocketed ahead of me financially very quickly, and it became everyone was really open about talking about money, and then it became so apparent that I was that far behind that everyone kind of just closed off.
Oh, whoa, interesting. Okay.
Did that happen to you?
Well, I didn't have a lot of friends I actually went to school with. I had a couple, very complicated, also by dating kind of friends, so very complicated. And then I had my boyfriend at the time who was 2 years older, and all of his friends.
Ooh la la.
I know, fancy, wow. No, he sucked. But so I was hanging out with people who were a couple of years older, and they were also like stoners, which really helped keep the expectations.
This
nice
is selling
and
it to
low.
me though. This
Yeah.
still sounds cool to me.
It was all right. There wasn't really anything too noticeable about any money. Some of the boys were like, from private schools, and so they had different starting places, but most everyone just wanted to like work a little bit and hang out for the rest of the time, which was
okay.
good.
That does help.
Yeah. I think then I've pretty much had like friends of different ages, so it just
Doesn't come up at that point.
No.
Everyone's on a different. I don't know. I felt like for me, it became very apparent I was so far behind because I went into not-for-profit for a long time.
Yeah, right.
And the deal with not-for-profit is that it's also not-for-profit for you.
Yep.
So
Of course.
I got to a stage when I started comedy that I was in debt to my younger sister.
Oh.
Bless. She has taken care of me so much. I
As she
went
should.
on. She hopefully one day I can pay her back,
Yeah.
but she won't need it. We went on Family Feud
Yeah.
to get rid of that debt. And basically I won Family Feud, paid off what I owed her, and then the rest of it helped me do Raw Comedy in Edinburgh.
Fuck, that's
Yep.
so cool.
Yeah, it was
Holy
sick. And then from
shit.
there I was like, okay, I'm out of debt.
Yep.
I need a plan now to not go back into debt.
Wow.
And so far, so good.
Oh, that's
in probably one of
great.
the toughest industries to not go into debt. So I'm pretty stoked.
That's fantastic. Oh my God. Well, that's it. I think that I got really used to just being expected to be broke.
Yes.
Because I was often younger than my friends, and then always pursuing creative shit. It's just a part of it. And I think that's kind of helped and hurt in different ways. And that
Yeah.
like sometimes it's embarrassing still to be like, well, yeah, I'd like it if mum could pay for dinner or whatever. But also it is nice to be like, no, I'm actually supporting myself now with that. Suck
Extra
it.
sense of pride, right?
For
And everyone
sure.
goes, you supporting yourself with what you do? And I'm like, yeah, guys, I am. This week. Look away for the next month. But for now, yeah,
100%.
for this week, I'm paying for my own dinner.
Oh man, I commend you for just speaking about it in general on a nice platform like a podcast, because
I have no shame.
it's really important.
Also, if you need to get out of debt, if you win a game show, that money is tax free.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta get on game shows.
I know.
I don't have any debt, but
It's still worth
I don't have
it.
any money.
And I imagine
No, we
television game shows are probably, that give out money are probably a thing of the past now. I can't
that's
imagine
so
there's too many more.
true. They're lesser. The only ones I really am locked into are things like F-Boy Island, and I am unfortunately happily in love, and they don't want me.
That would be so fun to
It'd
go
be
on.
so fun.
If you could pick any of them, would that be the one you would pick?
If I could pick any to host, that would be the one I would pick.
Oh yeah, that would be a fun
Yeah.
one. Oh
Yeah, because I don't know if you've seen the American version with Nikki
no,
Glaser
I haven't.
hosting.
Oh, okay. I can only imagine.
It's the role of her life. I mean, she's phenomenal and everything, but it's so good.
Imagine what a gift being able to write roast jokes for that.
Exactly.
Incredible.
Exactly. But no, as a contestant, I think a proper game show would be better, but I don't really know stuff.
Have you seen Tipping Point?
No, what's that?
It's the most addictive television.
Really?
It is just this mechanism that pushes coins slowly over the edge.
Oh.
And every time they answer a question, another coin drops correctly, another coin drops in, pushes more coins forward, and you're just waiting for the coins to tip.
Oh my God.
Oh, it is the most... I don't know who pitched it, and I don't know, even worse, who greenlit that. When I first heard of it, I was like, this is the most absurd format
insane.
I've ever heard. You cannot stop watching it.
What?
I don't know why. It's like, I guess it's like that TikTok thing where you see, you know, people throwing bottles down the stairs and you go, this is ridiculous. And then
You're watching it all.
5
It's
hours
hypnotic.
later, it's hypnotic.
Fuck. That's cool.
I don't know if I could go on it because I think I am too enamored by the coin tipping.
You wouldn't be paying attention.
I wouldn't be paying attention. I would not pick that.
What would be your ideal?
I don't know.
You already did Family Feud. That's
I mean,
so
I've done the
cool.
feud. The feud was great.
That's awesome.
We were talking about the other day. Do you remember a show? It was from when I was a kid called Amazing. Maybe not. The best show.
Okay.
It was just an indoor maze. They hid 4 keys. It was always in the middle penguin's belly, always, and the kids never pressed on it. And they would just let these kids loose in the maze, try and find the keys. And I don't even know what they won. Probably just glory. But
Yeah.
I think Amazing looked great.
Okay.
Or Wipeout or something like that would be really fun.
Wipe out, that'd be fun. Yeah, actually, I'd love to do like a
Wipeout
really.
looks sick.
I'm not remotely athletic enough,
No,
but it'd
me
be
neither.
fun to think that I could
It
be
just
athletic
looks great.
enough.
I love
Like a-
watching that and going, I could do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely couldn't.
Like a ninja warrior or something. Oh my God. I met a ninja warrior.
Did you?
Yes. When
Wow.
I was at a Tourette's camp with an ex who had Tourette's and was a spokesperson.
What a lead-in sentence.
I'm sorry.
That is incredible.
Too much. We'll ignore that.
How can we just move past that?
This guy from Ninja Warrior also had Tourette's, and oh my God, did he have Tourette's? It was
wow.
so fun. The camp was so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God, everyone was just saying stuff. I walked out of my cabin and like a 10-year-old girl's like, dumb slut. And I'm like,
Yes, I am.
thank you.
And we're all here
Good
together.
morning.
That is
It
awesome.
was crazy. I never had so many kids grab my boobs. Oh my God. I'm like, is that part of the Tourette's or?
I don't know. Is this a compliment or is this part of it? I don't really know what's going on
It
here.
was so fun.
That is wild. Where did you go?
It was somewhere in Queensland, somewhere near the Sunshine Coast or something. There was like
there's a
flying
Sunshine Coast.
foxes
Oh,
and big
amazing.
swings, and
I want
it
to go to
was-
Tourette's camp. I love
It was
this.
so good. Oh my God, terrible relationship I was in. My got so bad, but that one little weekend just made it all worthwhile.
Do you have any lifelong friends from Tourette's camp?
No, they were all
Bummer.
children.
Bummer. Oh, okay. That would be weird.
It's super weird.
It's probably a good thing we answered no to that question.
Yeah.
As a mandatory reporter, that would have been a dangerous afternoon for me.
Oh my God. But Ninja Warrior seemed pretty cool. I don't know. He
Yeah.
was climbing on shit.
I don't think I could do Ninja Warrior. There's something
me
in me
neither.
that, like, Wipeout, I think, is a bit more my
Yeah,
athletic.
okay.
Couple of steps on the slippery log, you know. Might be good to kind of reset my own expectations of what I can and can't do. Because it's definitely, I have absolutely no confidence. It's
Okay.
terrible.
Okay.
But then when I watch those shows, there is a little pilot light inside of me that's like, you could do that. And I just know that it needs to be extinguished before I hurt myself.
No, it needs
And
to
what
be.
better way than make it gloriously public?
Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to be campaigning for you to be on Wipeout. Is
Maybe
it
you
still
could do
going?
an episode of like In the Fort.
You
with,
think
like,
we could
little
do Wipeout
games.
here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
I'll
know
work
how
on
you
it.
would do it.
Yeah.
I think there's some kind of physical challenge you could do.
You know,
Make
TV
it slippery,
magic.
try and catch things.
Okay,
I don't know.
Next episode, I'm going to have a slippery fort. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to get cancelled. That seems
Yeah.
sus.
OH&S nightmare.
No, yeah, no good. I worry. Oh my God. It is time for us to get into some sleepover games.
Oh, excellent.
How exciting. Oh my gosh. All right.
I'm nervous and giddy. I remember when my friend farted at a sleepover and it was like the talk of the school for weeks.
Oh my God.
I know. Can you
That
imagine farting at a
sucks.
sleepover? How awful that would be.
No, I would never even shit at a sleepover. I mean, I know that's worse than a fart, but like I wouldn't even go close to those kinds of things.
Are
have
you weird about pooping around?
I'm better these days, but
Okay,
as a
okay.
kid, yeah, it was not good, and
I
it's
was
becoming
really
a law on the podcast so much, and I
Okay.
need to stop talking about it.
Oh, wow. Okay, well.
Why were you?
We're so similar.
Yeah?
I was terrible. I refused to as a kid. I don't
you
know
make
if it was
yourself
like a
sick?
form of... Oh, yeah, absolutely. Way better than pooping. I moved in with a guy when I went to Scotland.
Yeah.
And we were living together, and my first thought was like, oh, no, what do I do?
I guess I'll
about-
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 weeks before I used the toilet in the flat.
No, I just got chills.
8
That's
weeks.
horrible. You must have been in so much pain.
I mean...
You went elsewhere?
I went elsewhere.
Okay.
I found one at the grocery store.
Yep.
There was a weekly, or every second week, the hall down the road would host a knitting and craft fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go there.
Mm.
I knew where every public toilet was.
I still do. And where the good ones are.
Yeah, you've got to.
David Jones, great place to shit.
David Jones is always a good place to shit.
Lovely. Although I do feel it offensive if anyone else is in there. That's
No, because it's your toilet at that point.
exactly. Anyway, yeah, that
Sorry,
was
I really
that-
interrupted
No, no,
with
no, no.
a
Don't be sorry. That was
flashback
very
of a
important.
fart.
That was very important. That sucks. That would have sucked for
I
that
know.
person.
It's one of those things that as a kid, everyone, if you're a parent comforting
Yeah.
that child, you
Yeah.
go, don't worry, everyone will forget.
Yeah.
They're never going to remember. And here I am,
Still remembering.
30 years later,
I
going,
could forget.
it was unforgettable. We were all laying down. She leapt over someone and she farted as she leapt. It was exquisite. It was timeless.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's staying with me forever.
That's so
It might be the
funny.
last thing I think about before I die. So if you're trying to comfort your kid that they're a little embarrassed,
tell
it
them
will not
that.
be forgotten.
No. What the parents should have done is say, okay, this is how we get those other bitches to fart. You give them beans. You give them, I don't know what makes people fart. Broccoli. I don't know. Stuff. Find out if they're intolerant to anything
Yeah.
and put it in their food.
Manipulation of the lower abdominal
Oh,
muscles.
yes, we're doing
Yeah.
yoga together.
Yeah.
Yes. God, I would make a great parent. real bummer for the world that I
Yeah.
choose not to breed.
Forced farting.
Okay, let's play these games.
Okay.
All right, we're starting with Would You Rather.
Oh, great.
You're familiar?
Familiar.
Wonderful. Would you rather live in a real life Barbie mansion or in Ariel's castle and like given that you can breathe underwater and all that?
Oh, I can't. I was like, there's no way I'm going past Barbie. Absolutely Ariel.
Ariel?
I
You're
was
giving up
such an
your whole
Ariel
life though.
girl.
You got to live under the sea.
No, haven't you seen the movie? The human world is a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything we can get up here.
course.
Absolutely Ariel.
Got chills again.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
I just want to be part of that world. I would absolutely go Ariel's castle.
Wow.
Although my mum brought this up the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd never thought of it. There are no mums in Disney movies, including Ariel's. It's just the dad.
That's super weird. Ariel does become a mum in
Does she have a
Little
kid?
Mermaid too. Yeah, it's a great one. Her mum,
Oh, wow.
the little baby mermaid is really cute.
I was going to
She's got,
say fish
like,
or
black
human.
hair.
Oh, wow. Great.
Yeah. Well, she's a human. She's a human. They make her be a human because they're living as humans. That's the whole story to it. That's the journey.
You know what I'm watching tonight?
Oh my God, that sounds good.
Was Ariel your go-to as a kid?
No.
Who was yours?
I did like her, but I was a big fan of Jasmine purely for sexual reasons.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can see her being a bi-awakening for a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those pants, like, I mean, yeah.
Oh my God, those eyes. I mean, it's all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I was really like much into the Disney fandom.
Okay.
I was big into Pokemon and
I'm sorry.
Bratz.
Wow.
I don't know. I know. Yeah, Pokemon. When I think about like the toys I had.
Was there
Toy
a sexual
Story.
awakening in a Pokemon?
No.
No, okay.
Although actually no, Mewtwo can get it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He's smart enough, so it's not
Mewtwo
weird.
can
It's not
get
weird.
it.
It's not weird. He can speak. It's fine.
I think if that's not the best sentence I hear today, I'm going to be very shocked.
Let me know. Text me later
will,
if
I
you hear
will.
something better.
Right before I fall asleep, I'll let you know. But there's nothing's going to top that.
I don't know. What was yours?
Oh, Ariel and Eric together.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
gorge.
right.
How could you? I mean,
so gorge.
incredibly problematic, but who cares? Who cares? Like,
It's like, this dumb bitch is hot as hell.
yeah, I'd give away my voice for him. Like, yeah.
Sometimes you would. Yeah, there are
Sometimes
some
you
people.
have to. Sometimes you just go, you know what? I'm sick of making decisions. Yeah,
Totally.
take it.
Totally.
See
Yeah.
which-
I mean, when you talk for a living as well, it's like, oh, la, 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 la. You know, sometimes you just want to shut up.
Yep. Just let me relax.
All right. So, Ariel's Castle. Great call. Would you rather have to work normal jobs only, no showbiz, no TV, no gigs
I already hate this.
for 3 years, or cut your beautiful long hair?
Cut my hair.
Whoa.
How short?
Here.
Yeah, cut my hair.
Whoa.
3 years is a long
I
time
know,
to be
it's a long
miserable.
time. How much, what, like 1 year? Is it getting closer to difficult?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
And also, what do we mean? Like, because in my head, I'm mapping normal job into jobs that I've had that were not good.
Yeah.
But there are plenty of normal jobs
That are good.
That are good.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
guess what? Our job is not financially secure,
No.
safe.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, what? I'm going
Healthy.
to get rich? Okay.
No. Mentally stable. No. So there are a lot of things that stand up as not great.
Yeah.
But I would like, I go through a million hobbies. I do so many different things. I was trying to compile a list of jobs that I've had. I've had over 20 jobs before I got into comedy. I've done so much
Yeah.
stuff. This is the first thing that I have stuck at
Oh my
ever
God.
in my life.
I completely feel ya.
Yeah?
Holy shit. That's so great.
I don't want to give that up. Like, I finally
No.
found something that even when I'm bad at it, I don't care. Like, I want to work at it. Like,
God damn.
goodbye hair.
Wow. And that'd be very sad if you did.
Well, I mean, not today because I haven't brushed it. But
Oh, it's so
anyway,
beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh no! If this Would You Rather comes to life, I'm gonna steal it when it's chopped.
Okay, I will make sure that I actually take care of it before I give it to
Thank
you.
you. That's sweet.
Yeah, I'll oil it, I'll brush it, I'll wash
Wow. What
What a treat.
oil? What do you do?
it. Moroccan oil.
Teach me. Okay. All right. Thank you.
I don't think it's good for your hair,
She's
but
a bit dry. Oh, okay.
it does a job.
Okay. Good tip.
Yeah, just for anyone listening, don't listen to any of my beauty advice.
Oh, I had an idea once years ago where I wanted to do like makeup tutorials, but with like broke girl makeup tutorials, because I would sometimes put like a permanent marker on my eye as I thought it'd be really funny, like using, I don't know, gross shit, but
That'd be
I
easier
don't
to
remember why I
maneuver.
stopped. The permanent eyeliner, yeah, sorry, permanent marker.
Yeah.
It's super easy to do. It just sucks to get off.
Yeah, I can
It's
imagine.
not good for your eyes.
Also tricky if you make a little mistake right before you. Although,
sure.
yeah, let's be honest, any eyeliner's no good for that.
That's true.
I would try that.
Okay, maybe I'll put this together.
I could probably help. There's a million. Like, do you remember ironing your hair? I used to iron my hair.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
broke girl beauty.
I just watched Bridget Jones's Diary where she does that, and they're like, "Don't iron your hair."
This is lemon in the hair to
Oh,
try
yeah, I
and make it
remember that.
blonde. So bad for your
Is that
hair.
how you got the highlights?
No, these ones I got with my comedy money.
Oh.
5 years ago, and they're growing out.
Oh my god! Wow,
I know.
The tone is
I
gorgeous.
don't know. I haven't had it coloured for that long.
That's unreal. What the hell?
yeah.
This is why you got gorgeous hair. You got this. You got this reputation, and this is why.
Okay. I wear it up when I go on stage, but I thought I'll let it down today because it's all about, letting your hair down. And
I appreciate it. Okay. Now, this is very much on the mind because I was writing these while watching today's presidential debate.
No, okay.
Um,
apocalyptic.
yeah. So I apologize if anyone doesn't want to hear us talk politics here.
Sorry, we've got glasses and we're smart. Both of our glasses are functional.
Mine are.
I believe you.
Fuck.
Hey, if they just said a block blue light, I don't care. Like, you need them.
They're reading glasses. I just don't wear them because I barely read, okay?
You're busy. You're hustling. We've
busy.
covered this. I believe you.
Okay, so would you rather... First, I should probably check. Do you have any enemies?
No.
Fuck.
Ryanair.
What?
Sorry. It's just a very, very long grudge with a budget European airline. But other than that, no.
not going to work then.
Okay. Well, maybe I could.
You
I've
don't
got
have
a
to
lot of
name
hatred
any.
for them.
Okay. Well, no, this doesn't work. I was going to say, would you rather watch your enemy win an award that you want or watch the full 3-hour Trump-Biden debate?
Ryanair winning a comedy award. It would kind of make me sick. I'm forced to watch these debates for, TV comedy purposes.
Of course.
I've been put into a political comedy niche. I hate it. It's so... I just wish everyone could just love each other and...
Oh my God, totally.
That's
exactly what I was thinking too. I'm like,
please.
just have a
Can
hug.
we everyone just love. Just lead with love and just love. I watch it and my soul just, I feel it shriveling. It's heinous.
Yeah, and the Biden-Trump one was particularly frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, babe, articulate something.
It was such
please.
a struggle. However, Ryanair did charge me €60 when I was backpacking to check a suitcase that I maintain fit within the guidelines. So I think I would have to watch the debate. I can't watch them win a comedy award. No.
Awesome.
I still hate them.
Clearly.
Yeah. You're backpacking, you're living off nothing. €60 was such a big deal.
Yeah,
It
it's a lot.
it ruined my life.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Down with
Thank you.
Ryanair, but
They
not
were trying to charge people
down.
to pee as well.
What?
I know.
What?
Outrageous.
Oh,
They wanted to charge people to use their toilets.
that's insane.
I know. That's why I cannot let them. I cannot stand by and watch them win a comedy festival.
No, they will not get the Barry,
No, they
whatever
will
it's called.
Not on my watch.
No. All right, good call. We have Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Ooh, I love these. Okay.
Now, you are a TV girlie.
Yes.
You've been on the TV. I feel like
Most
you've
of
got
you.
a preference of here. So
Okay.
we're going to see. But I would like you to pit your colleagues against each other. Fuck, Marry, Kill. Question Everything, Gruen, and Tonightly.
Oh, wow. Okay. You've got, unfortunately, I think you've got to kill Tonightly because that's what has happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was inevitable. So sad.
And it was your fault now.
Yes.
We're finding out.
I was only there for a very small time and I had a great time. And then I left and when I came back, it was cancelled.
God damn it. That sucks.
So, and then I didn't work in TV again for 4 years.
My God.
Oh, was it 4 years? No, it wasn't quite 4 years. I'm over exaggerating. Okay. So I would kill Tonightly.
Yeah. Okay.
I would fuck Question Everything and I would marry Gruen.
Tell me why.
No doubt.
Whoa.
No doubt. Gruen has been going steady for a long time.
Yeah.
It's a very thinking show.
Intellectual.
But it's also funny.
Yeah.
And it, it likes to have long conversations and stuff. And Question Everything has a lot of our mates in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't marry our mates. That would be too much. A forgettable one night, maybe. But I would absolutely marry Gruen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Great. Very well thought out. Beautiful answers.
It was kind of, that was an easy one. I like it when it's
Okay.
easy.
Well, they're not meant to be easy. They're meant to be difficult. So I don't like that.
Well, maybe I can just map who I would fuck, marry, and kill conceptually too simply onto things.
Yeah, no,
It shouldn't be that
no,
simple.
it actually is fine. That's a skill that you have.
Okay, yeah.
And some people have it, some
Maybe I
people
should be
don't.
proud of it.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm
Absolutely.
going to leave you more confident than I came in.
You should. Okay. So I'm not sure if you saw this. I can't remember even what the night was, if it was like the Disney Awards or whatever, but Disney announced a bunch of projects that they have upcoming.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you may not be familiar with these even, but I'll tell you about them and I want you to fuck, marry, and kill them. Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Let's forget I said I was a mandatory reporter before I say fuck a Disney film. Okay.
no, it's fine. I swear. Kind of. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, let's see.
All right. So fuck, marry, kill. Freakier Friday, which is, the sequel to
Jamie
Freaky
Lee
Friday.
Curtis.
I know.
Stop
Lindsay
it.
Lohan. Oh my God.
Fuck and marry if I can.
I know. Toy Story 5, which I guess, sounds a little bit weird, but also we all fuck toys and that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And the prequel, Mufasa. Do you know that was coming out?
No.
Yeah. I don't know. That's going to be weird. I think that's going to be sad.
Oh no.
I know.
You got to kill Mufasa.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Because you know where it's going?
Well, you know where it's going, and also the more I know about Mufasa, the greater my grief that I'm carrying through this world will be.
Wow.
I don't want to know more about
God.
what a good man he was. You know, like we're grieving. Give us a reprieve.
That's very logical.
Yeah. No.
Really? Okay, great.
I think I was going to say fuck Jamie Lee Curtis. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I think I've got to fuck Freakier Friday.
Yeah, okay.
And marry Toy Story.
Okay.
Similar reasons. I feel like Toy Story is that like it's been around for longer. We kind of know what to expect.
So
I feel like I've got an
true.
existing relationship
You like
with
the
Toy
stability.
Story. I like the stability.
Yeah.
That's surprising me, but yeah.
Yeah. I guess it is a good thing to look for in a marriage.
I guess.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Reliable, stable.
Very big franchise. So when you're talking finance, you know,
Well, yeah, that's a
bringing
good
a lot
point
to the
too.
table.
It's Disney / Pixar.
True.
Like we got two big
Which-
conglomerates here.
Also cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does give it an edge,
It
doesn't it?
does.
I'd be proud to introduce him to all my friends, I think. This is a 20-year franchise that I've shacked up with.
Good call. Great call.
What would yours be in that?
I guess I didn't really think about it, but I think I probably would agree. I maybe would swap Toy Story 5 and Freaky Friday, even though it does sound
Okay.
weird to fuck Toy
Fuck
Story
Toy Story,
5.
marry Freakier Friday.
Just because I love Freaky Friday, the original.
Yeah.
I'm pretty freaking excited.
I've never seen the original.
What?
No, I know.
What?
I'm just obsessed with Jamie Lee Curtis. I think she's the best.
She's amazing, but why
I've gotta
haven't
watch
you?
it.
Why?
don't know,
This is
my
one of her
list
best
is growing.
performances.
Well, maybe tonight I watch Freaky Friday and The Little Mermaid 2.
Yes.
And then I will text you and I'll also let you know if Mewtwo copping it is the best sentence I hear, which I'm going to walk home and I'm going to eavesdrop the fuck out of this walk home and it will not be topped.
There's going to be something else out there. I don't know. I think
No.
that's a pretty regular take to have. he's muscly. He can fly.
Can I see a photo of Mewtwo?
No, my phone's recording.
Okay.
If you have your phone.
No.
No, all right.
We'll just have to imagine.
Imagine. Okay, so he's like,
Okay. Dimensions. Buddy, yaddy, yaddy. Okay.
okay, for the audio listeners, I just did a very in-depth gesture to depict his body. And it
I'm
was really
seeing
good.
hourglass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely hourglass.
Yeah.
But like rippling muscles on the, like, that's too many ripples.
Wow.
Okay, but
Okay.
he's all right.
Right, so a bit of a mesomorph, but still got the curves kind of
For
thing.
sure. For sure. Yeah.
He can get it.
Well, we'll see.
I'll Google him later and I'll let you know.
Please.
If you don't hear from me for a while, you'll know what I'm doing.
Oh my God.
Very happy night in. Got to catch them all.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so funny.
And grim.
Okay. Now we have this game called Bend or Snap, where it's basically, you know it?
I know Bend or Snap.
What? Is this because of your time in America?
No, because I've listened to the podcast.
Of course, you're amazing.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a fan.
Okay, so you know the rules. Now, yes, I was inspired by your old podcast to write these ones.
Great.
But I think also because you are a smart woman, you're a critical thinker, I think that you're going to respond to these.
Excellent.
We'll see. Bend or snap if your friend is always teaching you, but in like a very condescending way.
Ooh.
They are knowledgeable.
Bend.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Bend. If it's not BS, definitely bend.
Yeah. Okay. Good call.
I think there's something, the ADHD part of me doesn't like being told how to do things. But always on reflection, you're like, that person's way to do it is way easier.
God, isn't that so fucking annoying?
Yeah.
That's why I tell Jacob all the time, I'm like, you are always right. But don't, rub that in.
Yeah, don't
Sometimes
tell
I
me.
don't need that.
Just let me do my very, very difficult way around, please. And tell me later gently.
Gently. That's so
But
important.
it would definitely be a bend.
Okay. Bend or snap. If your friend refuses to learn, refuses to change their minds, that's just who they are.
Bend.
Wow. Very sweet. That's very sweet.
Yeah. I feel like this has happened a lot.
Yeah.
There are some people that just, they're stuck in their ways and you accept them as they are.
Yeah. And I guess I forget that some people can be like that in a very benign manner,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
If it's something that really goes against my values, then absolutely snap. But I don't feel like
Yeah.
I've kept people around that
Yeah, of
are
course.
like that anyway.
Of course. All right.
I feel like I'm pretty lucky.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of bending here.
Oh,
She's
that's
flexible.
Very flexible. Wow, very endearing.
Also, I mean, this could be a nice trait, or it could be like, everyone's walking all over her. It could be one of two things.
good point. And you
But
bet
hey,
I will not pick up on it. I will not know. I'll just say that's lovely.
Yeah. We'll be lying there together, just like as a cavalcade of people walk over us.
Isn't
Like,
it
look at us, we're friends.
Oh, God. Read me like a book.
Well, only because it's me too. I see
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Okay, all right. Bend or snap. If your friend loves learning from you a little too much and it's kind of needy, it's you know what I mean? The vibe of teach me. Like
The
the
vibe of teach me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would concern me.
Yeah.
It would concern me that anyone would think that I'm a repository of wisdom in that kind of way, that they would need any of the lessons I've collected is
Okay.
a red flag. Yeah, I can't see myself maintaining a close friendship with somebody who thinks they have a lot to learn from me.
That's really insightful.
Yeah. It's like I'm looking at the mistakes I've made, and if they're helping you, then babe, you got bigger problems.
Oh no.
Just walk straight out of my house and straight into a 10 sessions, I think, kind of vibe.
Okay. Still sounds like a bend. You're being very kind.
Maybe I'll welcome them back after they've done a bit of work on
Yeah.
themselves.
Smart. Very smart. I like
Yeah.
that we found some sort of a line.
Yeah, okay. There's a line.
And it's self-deprecating.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension, but it's still a bend, I think.
Fucking
it's
hell.
just it's like one of those rulers that you used to have as a kid that like they
Yeah.
get the little white line when you bend them too far, but then they eventually come back.
Come back.
They come back.
Damn.
It's nearly a snap.
Last game. It's
Okay.
truth or dare.
Oh, I'm scared of this.
You're in the hot seat.
I'm scared of this because I'm a pussy.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
I'm not. I mean, you've listened to the show. I'm not mean.
I know.
Normally. No, I'll be good.
Okay.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth.
But I kind of want to know what they both are. Let's go truth.
It's a better one, so you picked correctly.
Okay,
Okay, what's something that you're embarrassed to admit that you don't know? Like whether it's
Oh,
you don't
there's
know how to do it.
heaps. There's heaps.
I don't think that you're going to be embarrassed to admit it either.
No.
No.
There's lots I don't know.
Yeah.
Something that comes up quite frequently in my relationship is my partner will always say to me, you are, what does he say? Like book smart, but then I just have a lot of spots where I don't, like
Yeah.
I still get confused over simple things about where the sun rises and sets and like those kinds of time difference. Forget about it. I was talking about America. I've had this friend in Denver for like over 20 years.
Yeah.
I can't work out the time zones. I can't work out daylight savings.
You just Google
the
it.
forward back does my. That's what I do now.
Okay.
But if we're chatting and she's like, "Let's chat tomorrow," I have to Google it.
Yeah.
When people say time's going forward and backward, that blows my mind.
What are they talking about?
You know when you set your clocks back or you set your clocks forward and all that?
Yes. And
Just very simple things.
so time as a whole is really baffling you.
I think it's time. Yeah.
And I have noticed the Apple Watch, is that there
Yeah.
because you cannot do the analog?
This is here because I need a constant stream of alarms, otherwise
Of course.
nothing gets done.
Oh my God, I do that too. It's like
Yeah.
every this is going to take 15 minutes and then, wow, my God,
I'm
soulmate.
trained like a dog. I'm like, gotta do, yeah.
God, we have so much in common.
Yeah.
I love
Otherwise,
this.
I'm sitting at home watching Fuckboy Island for 4 hours. You know,
it's
like,
so good.
I need to be electric shocked mildly into productivity.
Oh my God. Too real.
We should be friends.
Yeah, I agree.
We have all the same neuroses. This is awesome.
it's
We found
beautiful.
paired flaws.
Well, we're going to be going to the Chihuahua meetup.
Oh, I
The
cannot
next
wait
one.
for this.
Oh my God, it's very exciting.
I am in so many groups for rescue chihuahuas.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't get one, but
Oh my
every time they
God.
come up, I fantasize.
Yeah, I look, and I only am ever looking for rescue chihuahuas. I feel ya. One day I want the big boys, I want the big puppies as well, but I can't get a dog now. But when I can, the first one will be small, and he'll have a little chihuahua
rescued.
face. And rescued.
There was one that I looked at a few years ago who had to be strapped in vertically to this contraption in order to be able to eat. And you had to hand feed this dog 4 times a day
Oh my God.
and then let it digest small meals. I don't know who would have the time or capacity, but I was looking at it going, I think I might be the one to look after this
You
dog.
could do that.
I feel like I could. I'd be an excellent dog mum. you know?
Yes, yes, you would. Oh my God.
They'd get away with anything.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like bad or white saviory, but I do constantly fantasize about having like a lot of disabled pets that I can help. I think it's just because they need so much more.
They need, and
I
people
wanna
don't want
give
to do
them.
it.
No,
People
exactly.
scroll past.
Exactly. I'm
They
like,
need a home.
No, I'd like to do it. I'll happily do it. I'll cry a lot.
I will too.
I'll cry a
We'll
lot.
both just be over here really struggling to cope, but these dogs are going to have a happy home.
Our golden
We
years.
won't be happy, but the home will be
We're
happy.
going to be so stressed all the time.
But they'll be stoked. All the ramps they could ever need.
I can't wait to live together in our beautiful
Oh,
retirement
in our
village.
Golden Girls
in our
village.
Golden Girls era.
Surrounded by dogs with 3 legs and 1 eye and
wobbly
digestive
cats.
issues.
Oh my God.
Oh, wobbly cats.
Wobbly
and those
cats.
goats that faint if you startle them. I want a whole herd of those. Oh, that is my dream.
That's a good dream. It's a good dream to have.
Imagine the goat milk that would come from
Oh
them.
my God, so true. And
It'd be
cheese.
so full. Probably like an energy drink because it'd have that much adrenaline in it from their stress. We could make this into a profitable business as well as being a shelter.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Lead with love, follow with profit. That can be our motto.
That's smart. You've been jaded by the non-profits.
Yeah, a little.
Like fucking.
They all
no.
do great work, but it's a lot.
You gotta get some money.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
gotta live.
Gotta get the bag. Thanks for coming here.
Oh, thank you so much for
This
having me.
was
It was
such a
such a
pleasure.
delight.
Oh my God, of course.
I can't believe I'm finally in the fort. It was so lovely.
Oh, it's so good to have you. We'll have you
Thanks.
back anytime.
Please.
Do you want to tell everyone where they can find you, even though
Sure.
you said
No presents.
I refuse to do it, internet?
I probably Instagram
Yep.
at Bec Melrose on Instagram. And I put out a newsletter. I say monthly, but it's probably every 3 months. Really.
yeah, I hear you.
So that's kind of where I am.
Can they find that through the Instagram?
Yes, believe it
Awesome.
or not, that's the one thing I have done.
Wow.
You can find that through my Instagram.
Very good.
Yeah. Hey, she's savvy.
So savvy.
Unstoppable.
Beautiful. Okay,
Thanks for having me.
No, of course. Thank you. Thank you guys for listening. I love you. Bye.
I do too.
Yes.